Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, recently Rockstar Games released the Gunrunning DLC, which included a bunch of new stuff from weapons, bunkers, vehicles, plus much more. And only a few days ago I put together an ultimate money making guide with this Gunrunning DLC, showing you guys how to make the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, plus just covering a bunch of tips and tricks that could save you guys a bunch of stress in the long run. So I will leave a link to that video down low in the description in case you guys haven't seen it yet. However, as I did mention in that video, it's not only money you guys can unlock now from the bunkers, but there is also something called upgrades. Now it is worth mentioning there is a wide variation of upgrades, from liveries, upgrades for your weaponized vehicles. However, most importantly, what I'm going to be focusing on in this video is the weapon upgrades. So in this video I'm going to be letting you guys know every single thing you need to know about these weapon upgrades, how much they're going to cost, what they actually do to your weapon, as well as fully testing them out. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you're doing to see me do more videos like this in the future, all I ask is just show support by dropping a like down below. Also do feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, now before I get into the weapon upgrades, I am aware that not all of you guys may even be able to get these weapon upgrades yet, so I'm going to quickly let you guys know how you actually go about acquiring these weapon upgrades, just in case you guys don't play GTA 5 that much, or maybe you haven't got that much money lying around at the moment. So first things first, you guys will need to own a bunker, because in the bunker that's where you're going to be unlocking the research to unlock your upgrades. Now like I said, I have done a full breakdown guide on how these bunkers work, so I will leave that link down low in the description, but in case you guys don't want to watch that video through, just to give you guys a quick backstory, your research will fill up just like your supplies did in your previous updates like the biker business. However, unlike the biker update where you guys actually had to wait for your product to fill up, so there was no way of rushing this, you guys have actually got an option in your bunker to fast track all of these researches, so you can pay around $200,000 and that will immediately unlock your research. Like I said, I went into full detail in this in a previous video, so I will leave that link down low in the description, but just to let you guys know that you guys will need to own a bunker. Now secondly, you guys will need to own an MOC, a mobile operations center, because that's where you guys are going to be customizing your guns. Now when you guys go ahead and purchase your MOC, you can go back and customize this later on, but basically you get to customize what you have in your cabs. Now you have a selection of 3 cabs, so what you guys definitely want to go ahead and do is put the vehicle and the weapon workshop in one of these cabs. It will count as 2, but like I said, you're going to need one of these in order to upgrade your weapons. Now it is also worth mentioning, when this DLC first came out, there was a little bug where if you found a new session before your bunker staff started the research, then it would actually change the item that they was researching at the time. However, I thought I'd just let you guys know that this is no longer working. This is 100% being patched by Rockstar Games. But like I said, if you guys are confused on anything to do with the new bunkers and how they work, I will leave a link to the video down low in the description where I go into full detail. Now it is worth mentioning that some of these ammo types are exclusive to different classes of gun. The first one being the hollow point rounds, which are exclusive to SMGs and pistols. Now each special ammo upgrade will come with a different color to indicate what it is. The hollow point round color is green, and it is worth mentioning to actually upgrade your SMG itself will cost you guys 85k, and then the upgrade on top of that will cost you guys just over 43k, so not cheap whatsoever. But like I said, this is why I'm making this video, so you guys can see what these upgrades are all about, save your money, and then decide what you guys want to buy. Now as you guys can see here, there is also a bunch of muzzle brakes you can choose for your gun, as well as different scopes, liveries, and tints, so they do look pretty sick after you customize them. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys are going to choose a muzzle brake, me personally, I would always go for the suppressor. Now do bear in mind, while the suppressor may affect your damage very slightly, overall it allows you guys to use your weapon in more situations with like missions or resupply runs where you got to do it stealth. And I do also think Rockstar Games are going to be pushing the stealth movement a lot more in the future updates with heists and stuff. However, you guys are probably thinking, what do these hollow point rounds actually do? And what they actually do is increased damage to players who are not wearing body armor, which is a massive upgrade. Just think about it, how many guys consistently resupply body armor in free roam? I would say it's less than 20% of online players, and that's coming from someone who plays GTA 5 daily. However, getting into the test of the hollow point rounds, which I know a ton of you guys are going to be interested to see, as you guys can see here, my friend was kind enough to be a test dummy for this run, and with the body armor right here, it ends up taking 13 rounds to kill him. Now without the body armor on, it only takes 9 rounds. Now it is worth mentioning, when it's at the first shot is what we'd refer to as the increased damage. Now of course this is me testing it out, so I'm just tapping it so I can count how many rounds it actually takes. when you guys are using SMGs, it's more than likely you're just going to be holding down the trigger, so it's going to end up killing them a lot quicker. However, moving into the second weapon upgrade, and this is the armor piercing rounds, and I'm going to be testing this out on my assault rifle. Now it is worth mentioning the armor piercing rounds will cost you guys 63,000 to equip, and the color tape around the magazine to represent armor piercing is blue. Now just like our previous weapon upgrade that done increased damage to the player's health that wasn't wearing body armor, this actually does the increased damage to the body armor and not the player health. So in other words, just the complete opposite of the previous weapon upgrade. Now getting into the upgrade test, and I've got to say the name armor piercing really does live up to its name. You are literally only going to be able to withhold 2 more bullets by wearing a full heavy body armor. So I'm not going to lie, if you know for a fact the guy you're having a war with in front of you is always wearing body armor, this gun right here is your go-to choice. The first shot alone that you'll land on the body armor will decrease it more than half of the body armor. However, moving on to the next weapon upgrade, and this is going to be the full metal jacket rounds, and I'm going to be testing these rounds out on the heavy MG. Now to upgrade the heavy MG is going to cost you guys 120k. So this isn't cheap whatsoever, and then the upgrade itself is going to set you guys back another 95k, and the tape color to represent the full metal jacket round will be pink. Now I'm not going to lie, this upgrade here is pretty useful and pretty OP. What it actually does is increase damage to vehicles, also penetrates bullet resistant and bulletproof vehicle windows, which is a massive factor. Just think about how many armored vehicles there is in GTA 5 online, and pretty much everyone, I'm not gonna lie, 80% of the players I come across online are always in armored vehicles, as it just makes sense because it's the safest way to travel in GTA 5 online. However, with this upgrade, it seems like that is no longer the case. And seeing as this is a pretty big gun, I thought I'd take this opportunity to also show off all of these sick looking camos to you boys. Oh my days. I think we can all agree Rockstar Games done an amazing job on these new camos, but it does raise the question, why is it taking them 3 years to bring out some new goddamn camos for the gun? Although I do also think it'd be sick if we could choose our own crew colors for a camo color on our gun. Leave a comment down below, let me know if that's something you guys would want to see in the future. However, pretty self-explanatory, this gun, it can penetrate through a ton of armored vehicles. Now of course it's hard to test this because naturally when you're sitting in a car, it's only your head that shows through the windows, so the majority of these times you're going to be hitting them with headshots and not really body shots. So near enough the results are going to be 100% different every single situation you guys come across in the future. Sometimes a guy might come past you 100 miles an hour in an Insurgent and you spray down his car quickly, hitting him in the shoulder, the head once. However, if a player isn't wearing body armor, they'll only be able to take 8 rounds before they die, and if they are wearing body armor, that's only going to buy them 2 more extra rounds, so it's going to take 10 rounds to kill them. So I'm not going to lie, a pretty OP upgrade. You can see why it's pretty expensive considering it kills players so quickly, and that's not even its special ability. Its main special ability, like I said, is to penetrate through bulletproof windows and also to blow up vehicles very quickly. So as you guys can see here, here's my combat MG. I actually went ahead and removed the full metal jacket rounds, so it's just the default combat MG, and as you guys can see here, it does take a fair little while to destroy this Karuma. As you can see, it's not even on fire yet, so it's literally withholding quite a few goddamn bullets, and this is the upgraded combat MG. It just hasn't got the ammo upgrade, and do bear in mind I've got 100% armor on this Karuma. Now as you guys can see here, as soon as I put the ammo upgrade onto this gun, the car is in fire within seconds of me shooting it, so it's extremely overpowered for vehicles. Literally took within less than half the time it took previously without this ammo upgrade to destroy this car. However, I know what you guys are thinking, it's all good taking down armored vehicles, what about those annoying ass jets and buzzards that usually chase you down? Well, they deal with them even quicker than the Karuma. As you guys can see right here, within less than 5 seconds of me shooting that Hydra, it's exploded. Exactly the same with the Buzzard, so it's even more powerful with the big Pegasus vehicles than it is the ground vehicles, which is a great feature. Now I actually equipped the full metal jacket rounds onto my combat MG just by chance. I just done it randomly, and this has actually turned out to be the best possible option. Just think about it for a second. When you guys come across gun battles in GTA 5 online and you're shooting a player that's in a vehicle or a Hydra, are you going for accuracy, or are you just trying to spray down that bitch as much as possible, as quick as possible? I'm sure you guys are like me, you're just trying to take out the person as quick as you can, and you're not really going to care how many bullets you're missing. So by having your combat MG with the upgrade for the full metal jacket rounds, you guys are going to be getting much more more ammo per shot than any other gun in the game. So if I was you guys and I was going to use this upgrade, I wouldn't apply it to any other gun class other than this combat MG. However, the next upgrade I'm going to be showcasing is the Incendiary rounds on the carbine rifle, which is worth mentioning is going to cost you guys a very nice 107k just to upgrade alone, and then the upgrade itself will cost you guys 51k. So once again, it's not the most expensive upgrade. However, like I said, does offer you guys something very, very unique, and that is basically every other bullet that you guys shoot at your target will set them on fire. Yes, you guys heard correct. Every other bullet that hits your target will set them on fire. So an extremely fun upgrade to go ahead and use online, and the tape color to represent this upgrade is red. Now it is worth mentioning, not every single bullet will set them on fire. You don't want to single fire this gun like I'm doing right here. You want to put this upgrade on a gun that you can rapid fire, so that way if you just hold down the trigger and you're always shooting them, near enough 100% of the time you guys will set them on fire. So don't expect any increased damage to players wearing body armor or anything like that. Obviously, whilst they're on fire, that will also be causing more damage, so it is a pretty OP gun. As you guys can see here, when my friend shoots me whilst I'm on fire, my life is always decreasing. So like I said, this ain't the type of gun to shoot 1 or 2 bullets. You want to do what I'm doing here to this other guy who came near us, just spray them down quickly and they die instantly, boys. So an upgrade that I would definitely go ahead and try out if I was one of you guys, and considering it's in the mid price range, you guys really have nothing to lose by going ahead and putting on at least one other gun. Now it is also worth mentioning there are 2 other types of rounds you guys can choose, called tracer rounds and extended clip. However, both of these are automatically unlocked as soon as you guys buy a bunker and an MOC. So all of you guys should already have those there unlocked and ready to use. Now the extended clip is pretty self-explanatory. You guys just get more bullets, very simple, very straightforward. However, the tracer bullets, every time you shoot them, they'll leave a bright visible mark the same color as the tint of the gun that you got. So if you guys have got a pink tint, then every third bullet will be pink. Likewise, if it's green, yellow, red, and there is a ton of tints to choose from. So I went ahead and put the tracer rounds on my pistol, and as you guys can see, the tape around the magazine to represent the tracer rounds are white. So I thought I'd be smart and put the actual tint of the gun white as well, which to be honest with you, I think looks extremely sick, as you guys will see in a second. However, it isn't so good for the tracer bullets because you can't really see them stand out when they're white, as there isn't too much of a difference between white and grey bullets. But obviously that's a fail on my behalf. I can hold my hands up, but like I said, that's why I make these videos, so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I make. Definitely go ahead and choose like a brighter color if you guys are going to go ahead and use the tracer bullets. But as you guys can see here, I just saw this plain white camo on the pistol and I thought it looked extremely fresh. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. A quick breakdown of all of the new ammo rounds included with the Gunrunning DLC. Be sure to leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. What one do you like the most out of all of these? Plus stay tuned, I will be posting a video on the next day to do with all of the new heavy sniper upgrades, as I think that one definitely deserves its own video, as there's so much information to do with those upgrades. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me fully testing out these weapons, as well as letting you guys know my personal thoughts on them. It really has taken me a long time to put this video together, so all I ask is you return the favor by dropping a thumbs up down below. Also do feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.